Thank you, Mark, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests. Youth, Leadership, and You. That's the title of my speech. The reason why I chose this speech is to share with you a program called Youth Leadership. But even more important than youth leadership, what I wanted to share with you is what you can do to change the life of the youth. So it's not just about youth leadership. I want to make sure you have two handouts with you. One is a trifold on youth leadership program, and the other one is actually the copies of the PowerPoint slides. If everything was working fine, you have a nice projector here, you'll have nice slides, but you know what? We'll make this up. So imagine there is a PowerPoint slide playing behind me. What I have in my mind is, for the youth leadership program, is you. First, let's talk about the youth today. Who is this person? Who is this person called youth? Is this the age range of 7 years, 10 years? To me, the youth today is a teenager, still in school, and my program is going to address people who are still in school, high school especially. Everyone is aware of the economy. It's not really where we want it to be. It's also a reason why a lot of communities across the countries are cutting on the programs. Have you been affected by it? I'm pretty sure. If you work for a non-profit organization, or if you're on a school board, you know how hard it is to maintain that budget. And what really makes it hard is that if you are a teacher, you want to do the best for your students. And then comes the sad reality that you have no funds. So you start cutting down on staff. You start cutting down on programs, including the programs which you know will benefit our kids, the youth. The schools and the educational programs. If you want to really lead them by example, you are affected by this economy downturn. Leadership. I've been told that leaders are not born, but they are made. What does that mean to you? Or what does it mean to all of us? Well, we have all gone through the Toastmasters program. Sometimes we also see people outside of the program who run for offices, who try to do their best to lead people or lead organizations. Youth of our society today is that leader of tomorrow. When we train ourselves, we become better individuals. We become better Toastmasters. If the youth of our country are given that same training at an early age, they will become better leaders for tomorrow. What I'm talking about is those small, simple little steps that when you take with them, will lead to greater results. What I have in my mind is the effort, not really those millions and billions of dollars that we need to funnel through these programs. What I would like to see is our own efforts, regardless of the cost, maybe no cost at all. That makes a difference to that youth. Essentially, what I'm asking you to do is think about volunteering. It makes a difference. Volunteering is a process where you can take your energy, not worry about the cost, and charge into this problem of having no money or few resources. But you alone cannot make a big difference, but the decisions you take with other people will make a big difference. After looking at a number of programs and what we can do as individuals in Toastmasters, Youth Leadership Program appeals to me the most. Some of you may have gone to Franklin Magnet School, which is right up Jackson Street. 2 years ago, River Park Toastmasters conducted a Youth Leadership Program. We had 21 kids in the Gifted and Talented program in the 5th grade. 8 weeks of program plus 1 special session of award certificates. What a fun time we had. That is a program that is offered by Toastmasters International. And that program is meant to work with other programs, not necessarily replace an existing program, but get these kids a feel of what Toastmasters meetings is all about. They learn to elect officers. Trust me, it's a fun thing. And they run the meetings. What do? Well, we have tried to conduct the whole program. Each meeting has 2 Toastmasters. And what we do is we let the kids run the meeting while we guide them. The format is still the same, 1-hour meetings. We select about 3 to 5 speakers for each meeting. Their speeches are not 5 to 7 minutes. It all varies from group to group. And we let them have 3 to 5 minutes. Sometimes if they can even speak for 55 seconds, it's great. Or let them just come to the front of the room and open up. And that is the essence of our youth, talking to everyone. What is the cost? Well, the Toastmaster International says that we should not be charging our participants. So the sponsoring club, in this case, River Park Toastmasters, picked up the cost. So what is the process? The process is that, let's say if you wanted to start your own program, you get together with a group of people who want their kids or who have a group that needs to do this program. Maximum size is 20, that is what we recommend. And decide on a meeting format. That meeting format can be 8 weeks or 8 sessions spread over either 4 weeks, 6 weeks, or 8 weeks, and have each session be 1 hour to 2 hours. Get in touch with me because I'm the coordination chair. I know more people and the people who are interested in helping out. I also have the knowledge about how to run the program, where to get the resources, so I can help you cut down on that resource. Toastmasters International says, follow that program to the core. I recommend, based on what the group needs, modify it. Youth leadership program. You can make a difference. It's not really about how much work it is. It's not really about how much will it cost. It's more about what you can do. And even if you can do just a little bit, it makes a big difference. You can promote youth leadership in your community. If somebody asks you, hey, Sharab, what do you do? Toastmasters. Is there any community programs? You can talk about youth leadership. The question is, how much does it cost? Well, it doesn't cost anything to the participants, but if there is a club, for each participant, there is an approximate cost of $2.50. The booklet is $2. The certificates are 10 cents. And if somebody is willing to offer some snacks or food or anything, hey, that can be helped too. What you can do is you can lead this whole program from start to finish, or just join some youth leadership program to just conduct one module of these 8 modules. I'd like to share a moment with you, which I had in this youth leadership program. In the 9th session, the sextet room right across the hall, we had this bright 21 kids participating. The Commissioner of Revenue, Ward Ines, agreed to award the certificates. He was thrilled. You know why? Because it gives him a reason to do something outside of collecting taxes. It gave us all a reason to celebrate something with the youth. There was this one moment when Summer, one of the youth leadership participants, walked up to the front of the room and said, I'm thankful to Mr. Ravi for introducing me to youth leadership program. I would like you to imagine that moment when a child comes up and recognizes you for your efforts. You may not get a lot of money. Your wallet may be empty. But you know what is really important? The heart. When your heart is filled with gratitude and the acknowledgement that somebody has acknowledged your efforts, that is the winning of all. So my fellow Toastmasters, I would like to leave you with this thought of youth leadership. Think what you can do in a child's life, a youth's life. I'd like you to think about volunteering for youth leadership program, either as a group, lead it, or be part of it. Hope you'll do it. Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Ravi, for that inspirational message of how you can